forget about the eclipse. My day has been made. A local animal shelter has too many cats, and it wants you to know that if you're interested in adopting one, they have plenty. Animal Friends has 300 cats and kittens at the building in the North Hills and in foster homes throughout the area. To alleviate overcrowding, the shelter is now offering a special deal on adoptions through August. And here to tell us about it and to introduce us to two little kittens is Shannon Tremblay of Animal Friends. Thank you so much for being here.
Sure.
And bringing these furry little friends.
Well, thanks for having us.
This is a real problem, though. I mean,
Yes.
As much fun as this is to have these guys here.
Yes.
They don't have a home right now.
Right, and they are just two of many that they need a loving home. And like you said, we have hundreds of cats and kittens that are looking for homes right now, and we even have a lot in foster that are ready to come in. It's just we don't have room to place them in the building right now. So we need to find homes for our cats. Like you have Tyke.
Hi, Tyke.
And this
don't go anywhere, please.
And this is Mindy. So they need loving homes, and Tyke is about 3 months old. And Mindy is about 4. They are not from the same litter, but they're kind of roommates right now. They're housed in the same little kennel. And it seems that Tyke's a little bit more outgoing. Mindy's a little bit shy. But Tyke has been, but they're both really, really sweet. And they both need loving homes. And we have an adoption special that we call Twice as Nice. And you get 2 adoptions for the cost of 1 adoption donation. So for kittens that are 6 months and younger, it's $100. So if you would want to come in and say, adopt Tyke and Mindy today, you would pay the $100 adoption donation for the one, and the other one would be waived.
And why is this? Is it typical this time of year, or just around this time of year where we start to see an influx of cats and kittens?
It's what we call kitten season, and it sounds adorable, and it is with these guys, but it's just a reminder for shelters across the country that there's so much work to be done about spaying and neutering, because there's strays and ferals that are out there living on the streets, and they need help, and they're just adding to the overpopulation problem as they continue to breed. When it's warm weather, it becomes a lot worse.
So what do you do if you live in a neighborhood where you see stray cats? I mean, can you call someone? Is there kind of like a trap and neuter?
Yeah, there is. At Animal Friends, we have a very extensive low-cost spay-neuter program. And we do have TNVR, which is Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, Return. So if they're ferals or community cats, we can help you trap the cats, bring them in to be spayed, neutered, and vaccinated, and they'll be ear tipped. So if you ever see a cat with their left ear tipped off, that means that they were part of a feral colony and they are spayed and neutered. So it's an easy way for us to see that they've already been altered. And then once they recovered, you can release them back into their colony. But sometimes it's really fun when we see that ferals are actually friendly. And then we can admit them, and then they can, instead of living on the streets, they can go into a home.
Yeah. So, so how do you come to acquire all the cats that you have right now? Are some of them surrenders or ferals, or how does it all happen?
Pretty much any way that you can think of. Some are ferals that come in through a colony. Some are owner surrenders. Others are Good Samaritans, may find a litter on the side of the road if maybe something happened to mom. And they come in from kittens that you can hold in the palm of your hand that we call bottle babies, because you have to feed them. And we have amazing network of fosters that they give the around-the-clock care to all the cats, and then
can you tell I don't have a cat? He's like, you don't know how to hold me, lady. Get away from
He's like,
me.
I'm ready to explore.
Tell me, how do you know? I mean, for me, obviously I don't know really what I'm doing here with this cat. So how do you know if a cat is the right choice for you for a pet?
Well, that's what our adoption counselors specialize in. They are fabulous, and they will work with you to figure out if you work, or if you stay at home, or if you have kids, if you by yourself, and then that way, once they find out all of your kind of living characteristics, they'll match you with an animal that we have that would be perfect for each other, for you and the animal, so that it's the best match that we can make.
I imagine too, there's kind of a pressure to get the kittens out the door, because once they become full grown, I don't know if this is the case, but similar to puppies, people want the babies.
Right, that's exactly what it is. And right now we have so many kittens, but so many cats. So a lot of people may not want a kitten because they are very energetic, or like puppies or baby buns. But that's why whenever we say with kittens, it's twice as nice to adopt, because then you kind of have a built-in playmate.
Right.
and it actually helps them to keep their brains enriched, their exercise, tires them out.
And they're
If
less
they can-
likely to cause
Exactly. So it kind of,
problems.
yeah, it deters the bad behaviors, scratching, things like that.
Right.
But then also as an owner, you'll get twice the amount of love, double
Yeah.
the company. And it's really not, with cats, it's really not that much extra work if you have one or two.
Great. Well, thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thanks for
being
having
here
us.
and bringing in these cute little guys. You can find out more about the special offer on kittens at Animal Friends now through the end of August online or by stopping by the shelter. You can look for the link at kdka.com/PTL. And keep watching for more stories about adopting pets every Monday on PTL as part of our featured Pet of the Week segments.